Well, he's good at slipping in very quietly.
Yes, he is. Okay, so, well, welcome to Summit Center for Spiritual Living, where we share universal good through love. And we're going to have John do an opening song for us.
No, you're going to have me do the candle.
I'm going to have you do the candle. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'm going to have you do the candle instead.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. And again, we know that you're out there. You people that watch not you people, but people who watch us at other times. We know you're out there. So thank you for watching. And I light our candle today. Our candle representing the wax representing that there is only one. I light the first wick. Representing the light of God that's within us. And the second wick, representing what happens when we meet as community. Our light shines much brighter to the world. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Now John will lead us in we'll do a song.
Loving awareness I share with you. Let us heal the world with love's awareness too. Healing love, awareness and peace. Healing the world with love's increase. Loving kindness I share with you. Let us heal the world with love's kindness too. Healing love, kindness and peace. Healing the world with love's increase. Loving goodness I share with you. Let us heal the world with love's goodness too. Healing love, goodness and peace. Healing the world with love's increase. Loving blessings I share with you. Let us heal the world with love's blessings too. Healing love, blessings and peace. Healing the world with love's increase. Healing the world with love's increase.
All right. Well, thank you, Jonathan. And today we have a special guest for our speaker. It's Reverend Jeff Radcliffe, and he'll be speaking here in just a few minutes. So I'm really grateful for that and grateful for everybody else that is here. Hi, Kyle. Glad you made it. Okay, so I'm going to read the 365 Science of Mind for today, which is for November 23rd, and it's about receiving. And then it says, ask and it shall be given you, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. That's Matthew 7:7. So how can we receive that which the mind refuses to entertain? Should we not then consciously develop the ability to receive more? We make life little and mean and limit our own possibilities when we refuse to accept the whole gift of God. We should open our consciousness to a receptivity of the divine. There will never be any point of saturation because God is infinite. We cannot contract the infinite, but we can expand the infinite. Today I ask and I know that I shall receive. Today I seek and know that I shall find. Today I knock and I know that is shall be opened unto me. But what is it that I ask for? What is it that I really seek? It is to discover God in everything. See the divine manifest in everyone, to come into close and conscious communion with life. Today, then, I receive the gift of God in its fullness, unstinted, complete. As God cares for the birds who do not gather into the barns, so shall we be cared for if we trust and do not doubt. And that's from the Science of Mind, page 432. So thank you. And that was 365 Science of Mind. And I'm going to go ahead and send this over to John to start our music for the meditation, and then Michael's going to do the meditation.
We are joyful. We are joyful. We are joyful. Joyful. We are grateful. We are thankful. We are grateful. Grateful. We are peaceful. We are peaceful. We are peaceful. Peaceful. We are grateful. We are thankful. We are grateful. Grateful. Grateful.
And we are so grateful. As we close our eyes, take a deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. Release, relax, and just let go. Let the chair support you as you take another deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Just release, relax, and just. And know with me that there is only one. One presence, one power, one life, one activity. That is everywhere present, everywhere powerful, everywhere all-knowing, everywhere active. That there is no thought and no spot that God is not. And I recognize that God essence in me, as me, and through me. And from my heart, from the center of my very being, I resonate this God life, this God activity. And so does each and every one on this call. For we are all one on that infinite side of life, that infinite side of love. So today, as we begin this week of Thanksgiving, as we continue with this month of Thanksgiving, this month of gratitude, of a great attitude, we allow ourselves to just look around us and to see all the good in our lives. That we were able to wake up this morning, that we were able to have breakfast, that we were able to do the things that were necessary to get us to this point. We are just so grateful. And we're just so grateful for all the things in our lives, because we know that even the things that are unpleasant, we know that, again, that they can lead us to a greater good if we allow them to. So I'm grateful for many things. I'm grateful that John was able to work out all the tech issues, and so that he is clear. I'm grateful for each and every person here, for they mean for me that they are closer than family to me. And seeing them on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, really, I am just so grateful for them. I'm grateful for this community, Summit Center for Spiritual Living. I'm grateful for Diana, who, again, leading it. And I'm just so grateful for the worldwide outreach to Centers for Spiritual Living. And I'm grateful for everything, to be grateful. And I'm just giving, again, great thanks as we, again, enter into this week. And just know that, again, by having a great attitude, by having gratitude, that somehow or another that things work out, that so-called miracles happen, that good happens to us as we even give thanks, even in the times that we consider miserable. That we know that, again, that there is a presence and a power that is greater than we are. That, again, that we can always tap into. So thank you. Thank you, Infinite Spirit, for this day, for this community, for Jeff Ratcliffe coming here and getting up early and coming to speak to us today. We are open and receptive to hear the message of good, the message of gratitude. So for all of this today, I give great thanks as I release this word into the creative law, knowing it's already a done deal. It's already done. So if you agree with me, please say with me, and so it is.
So it is.
We are loving. We are loving. We are loving. Loving. We are grateful. We are thankful. We are grateful. Grateful. Grateful.
And as you come back to the room and you open your eyes, please open your cameras if they're not already open, and take a moment to look into each other's eyes and see that magnificent, extraordinary person that is there. God-filled. All right, I really like this. This is my favorite part of the whole service. what everybody thought. Okay. So I am grateful, and I'm going to turn this over to Reverend Jeff Radcliffe. And he is a divine science minister. He lives in Tennessee. We used to be from West Virginia. And he also does with Michael, he does the Friday night chat on the news media. And then also he also has another show earlier in that evening with two other divine science ministers. So anyways, he's a good friend. Very grateful for him. And Reverend Jeff Radcliffe. Yay!
Thank you, Diana. Thank you all for having me, to asking me to come to you today. And it's ironic that you did it for the week of Thanksgiving, because that's very special to me. When I was able to work and was in the private sector, I always took Thanksgiving off so that I could work Christmas in order to allow those coworkers with children to have Christmas with them. So, but Thanksgiving has always been special to me. It's this Thursday in the United States. Canada got a jump on us. They had their Thanksgiving last month, but we started it. It was our national holiday in 1863, and they got started with it as an official holiday in 1879. So they were real close to us. But this time of year is very special to me. My birthday, the birthday of my little puppy. She's around here somewhere. I love October, November, the colors as the trees start to change. It brings in feelings for me that are very special, and it reminds me of what Christian mystic Meister Eckhart said. He said that the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, then it will be enough. Now, Thanksgiving, we during the year we tend to use the terms thankful or thank you or whatever with gratitude. We kind of interchange them. We use them interchangeably, but there is a subtle difference between the two. And a lot of people don't know this. And I didn't until I started researching it and found out that, they're kind of like a circuit. They go back and forth. They feed into one another. They may diverge a little point, but then they come back around. Thankfulness is a momentary reaction to a specific kindness or event. It's often situational, like saying thank you when somebody opens a door for you. It's a situational thing. Gratitude, on the other hand, is a deeper, enduring mindset or attitude. It's a broader appreciation for life and relationships and experiences, even when things aren't perfect. It prioritizes appreciation for the gifts and opportunities that life offers. So if thankfulness is tied to it's tied to a sense of relief or a recognition of a benefit that we receive. It's polite and it's immediate and it's pretty much socially expected. You receive a gift from someone, and what you do is you thank them for it. Gratitude, on the other hand, is more reflective. It can exist even in hardship as a way of seeing value and meaning in life's complexities. It reminds me of what the Apostle Paul said. He said, I've been poor and had no money. I've been rich and I've had lots of money. I've been hungry and I've been well fed. He said, but in whatever state I find myself, I have learned to be content. And that contentment comes from that feeling of gratitude. So examples of being thankful, you can be thankful. Well, you can be grateful for your family. Let's start with gratitude in this instance. You can be gratitude for your family, grateful that you've got a bunch of people around you that love you and support you and whatever, but you can be thankful that your cousin showed up early on Thanksgiving to help set the table and help cook the food. You can be grateful for the community where you live, but you can also be thankful for your neighbor who brought your trash can up from the curb on a day when it was raining outside. So there's the subtle difference between the two. There are a couple of psychiatrists here in Tennessee. I've never heard of them before, but I found an interesting quote from them. James and J.R. Green explained the broad power of gratitude in this way. They say, you do not need something good to happen to have gratitude. And when bad things happen, your gratitude does not falter. You know that sad things are just a part of life, and you are happy with the life you lead. So ask yourself whether your thankfulness lives under the umbrella of gratitude or whether your gratitude gets spoken aloud through words of thankfulness. Because when you pair these two layers of appreciation, you're building a spirit of authentic positivity that shines over everything you do. So gratitude is that umbrella, and thankfulness we can think of as the raindrops around it and underneath of it. So I like a quote that one of my colleagues said, and I've known this gentleman well before he received his doctorate degree. I think he was still working toward his ministerial degree at the time I met him. He said Thanksgiving has traditionally been about looking back over the past year and expressing our gratitude for what we've already received. I invite you to also express thanksgiving for all the good coming your way throughout the coming year. And that colleague, Reverend Michael, is our friend, Reverend Dr. Robert Brzezinski, who I got that quote from him back probably in 2009, 2010, something like that. So if we look at gratitude as a spiritual practice, we think of the ways that we express our thanks. We say thank you. Spanish and Mexican people say gracias. Hawaiians say mahalo. Merci, that's French. It's a small sample of all kinds of different words that we can use to express thankfulness. But there are other ways other than just speaking it, because we can make a phone call, or we can mail a letter or a postcard or send a text or an email. But you can also send flowers or give a gift. Wayne Dyer said many times during interviews that he shared one of his daily spiritual practices was to repeat the words, thank you, 3 times every morning from the edge of his bed when he woke up. So it doesn't really matter how you choose to externalize your thankfulness. The real gift and blessing are found in the intention and in the expression behind it, because both the giver and the receiver are then filled with an overwhelming sense of magical joy, I guess you could say. The intention and feelings behind any expression of thankfulness lead to that state of gratitude. I need to plug my charger into my computer. Okay. So a good affirmation to use is, I choose to joyfully express my gratitude. And as I do so, I find more reasons to be grateful. I receive more reasons to say thank you. And that, in turn, reinforces the overall attitude of gratitude. And scientific research supports what grateful people know, that taking time to look inward and express gratitude makes us happier and less stressed. John F. Kennedy said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. And I'm sure you've all heard of HuffPost. Arianna Huffington, the Greek-American author and syndicated columnist and businesswoman, said this: living in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace. So if you don't have one already, I would invite you to begin a daily gratitude practice. And it's really simple to start, to be just keeping a journal where you record a single item or several items each day that you're grateful for. Now, me, I'm not a journaling fan, so I prefer to just speak my gratitude aloud. Maybe at the end of the day before I go to sleep. Um, just take a little bit of time just to let your thoughts linger on what the day has brought to you. And maybe it's been a really crappy day, but there's always something to find to be grateful for, to be thankful for. Um, it reminds me of the story of the little boy who was taken into a room that was filled with manure. And he was so excited that he went and jumped in to the pile of manure and starts flinging it around in these. He turns around and he says excitedly, if there's this much poop, there's got to be a pony around here somewhere. So no matter what it looks like Paul said, in whatever state I learn to be content. There's always a gift. There's always a gift. Grace L. Faust, who founded the Divine Science Church of the Healing Christ in Washington, D.C., wrote, in Psalms we read, he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast. Well, in our continual feast, giving thanks plays a great part. Reverend Grace goes on to quote Psalm 100, verse 4, enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. So this week and every day, we feast on God's goodness and we give praise and thanks to the giver of all good. As we give thanks for the good things of life, knowing that they are all pure spirit and that we are spiritual beings, we are moving into ever higher consciousness. And when we truly love the God presence, we generate a reverence and a respect for everything and everybody everywhere because we recognize our oneness with them. And then we'll be able to truly follow Paul's precepts and say, in everything, I give thanks. The giving of thanks is the name of a poem by a woman named Elizabeth S. Lamb, who was a divine science poet and writer. She just passed in 2005, so she's a contemporary of ours. And she wrote, oh, let the giving of thanks flow out with every breath, well up again with every beating of your heart. With every beat of your heart's beating, so is released the tension, the bitter burden of discord, the cruel colors of failure. Give thanks, give thanks. There comes in release the melody of forgiveness, and then a deep breath that heralds rebirth of life. And there comes a new joy that flows out into living in a fresh creativity that blesses and heals in ever widening circles. Oh, let the giving of thanks become your way of life today, tomorrow, for all days, and in a multiplicity of ways. Sometimes it can be a little challenging to find those bright spots in our lives, to find that silver lining that is behind that dark cloud. It's worth the effort, though. My friend and one of my many spiritual mentors, the late Reverend Dr. David Walker, said, life is good for those who appreciate it. Be someone who does. Be happy. Give thanks for all life, all its people, its places, its natural laws, and the fact that you belong to a universe that allows you to feel good by the simple act of thanksgiving. I look at the life that I've had the past couple of years. It started in about November of 2022. I started to experience health challenges, and some of them have been relatively minor. Some of them have been relatively painful, and some of them, well, one of them was potentially life-threatening. But I was able to pull through through the love and the kindness and the support of my family and my friends. So I'm able to look at what I've gone through and say thank you to those people, those doctors and the nurses and the technicians who worked with me and on me and for me to help me to find a restoration of my health. There's my thankfulness. My gratitude comes in the fact that it may not be perfect, but I live in a country where I've got health care and I've got a system, in my case, through the Veterans Administration, that helps me to have this. Because if I were in so many other places around the world, I might not have made it. I might not have been here. So I'm grateful. I have gratitude for our system that has helped me to navigate through these dark waters. Dag Hammarskjöld was a Swedish economist and diplomat who served as the second Secretary General of the United States, or of the United Nations, rather. He said, "For all that has been, thank you, thanks. For all that shall be, yes." So this Thanksgiving, let's give thanks for what we've received and be open to the good that's waiting in the wings to be manifested in our lives. If we open our hearts and we open our minds and we open our hands to receive that, the universe will not fail to fill those, will not fail to give to us the things that we require for our best lives. So thank you for letting me speak to you today. I'm grateful for our friendship and the love that we share. Namaste.
Thank you, Jeff. Wonderful, wonderful talk. I really like how you explain the difference between Thanksgiving and gratitude. That really was very simple, very understandable. And if I was still teaching my foundations classes, believe me, I'd be using that. I like that was so good. So thank you. I'm going to turn this over to anybody else who may have a comment.
Well, I would like to thank you for that. Was great, Jeff. I liked how you explained again the similarity and also the differences, and I think that really is very wonderful and useful and something I can apply. So thank you.
They're kind of like two wings of the same bird, right? Maybe the same coin, two different sides, but it's all the same thing.
Yes, thank you for your message. We are grateful for your being here.
Thank you. And for your music. That was, every time I'm here, I get to hear you play, and it's awesome stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kyle or Carolina, did you want to say something?
Well, I want to express great gratitude for you in explaining the difference between the two. And when you were talking, I thought about a quote from Richard Bach. You remember, and he said, "There is no challenge without a gift in its hand. You have the challenge because you need the gift." And I have found that so helpful, and I'm so grateful for that insight, because it's saying, hey, yes, there's a purpose. There's a learning that I can do. So thank you for just very easily clarifying the difference between the two.
Sure.
Kyle, did you have a comment? If not, it's okay.
No, not really.
All right. Well, if that's the case, John's going to go ahead and do a song for us.
This is my Thanksgiving song. It's started back in 1986, and it's kind of a meditation on thankfulness and gratitude. We give thanks for the sun, earth, and rain, and the food which sustains us, for life in the world. We give thanks for the goodness of our lives and the kindness which sustains us, for life in peace. Gratitude is goodness, gratitude is kindness, kindly supporting one another. Thankfulness is welcome, thankfulness is wisdom, gracefully caring for each other. We give thanks for the beauty of our world and the happiness which sustains us, for life in joy. Gratitude is goodness, gratitude is kindness, kindly supporting one another. Thankfulness is welcome, thankfulness is wisdom, gracefully caring for each other. We give thanks for our family and friends and the caring which sustains us, for life in love.
Thank you, John. Okay, well, it is that time where we have the opportunity to give. And there are several ways that you can give to Summit Center for Spiritual Living. And that is, the first way is you can go to Zelle or you can go to PayPal. And you would put in SSC of Akron, AKRON, at gmail.com. That's SSC of Akron at gmail.com. And you can give that way. Or you can send either a check or a money order with the word Summit on it, to 1199 Lexington Avenue, Akron, Ohio, 44310. So we'll symbolically take our gifts right top over left, and just know that all that we have, all that we receive, is blessed in a very gracious manner. It goes back to the work of Summit Center for Spiritual Living and to the truth that sets us free. We're just grateful and we're thankful for all the good that is happening right here and right now. And so it is. Amen.
Yes.
Okay.
Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. Unlimited, infinite good is mine. Wherever I go, I see good. Whatever I do, I feel oh so good. I'm worthy and entitled to good and more good. Good crowds itself upon us, wraps itself around us. We give give ourselves permission to express more good, accept more good. Good, more good is ours, and ever increasing good is ours. Thank you, Spirit, and so it is.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so it is that time for announcements. And I want to announce first off who our speakers are. Carol Ann is going to be our speaker next week. And then she's going to be the speaker the following week. So we got a double dose of Carol Ann. So thank you for that, Carol Ann. And then on the second Sunday, it'll be Tim, our other musician, speaking. And then it will also be on the 21st, we're going to do a concert. We'll have Tim and John are going to do some music for us, and we're going to have a Christmas concert. And then on the 28th, Michael will be doing the our usual end of year thing for I can't think of the name of it, Michael.
Ball burning.
Ball burning, thank you. Well, where we release the things from last year and look forward to the new year. So anyway, so that's what's coming up. Anyways, we have lots of time to be here. We were actually really early. So Michael, I'll let you go with your announcements, and then we'll go to John and whoever else has anything.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, Jeff, for speaking for us today. We really appreciate it. Thank you for that. So I spend most of my week with New Thought Media Network, ntmedia.org. It's just wonderful to be able to, from Akron, to be able to share love to around the world. So again, that has just been absolutely wonderful. So I am grateful for that. Tomorrow evening, we have a very special program that many of you have not emailed me yet. Okay, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that today. So tomorrow evening, our own Carol Ann Drick will be having a time of deep gratitude. And that's tomorrow night, November 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And some of the notes that Carol Ann shared with me, she says, the pilgrims gathered with the Native Americans to give thanks for the harvest and also new friendships. So this is also a time for us to come together and give great thanks for family and friends, old and new. So let us go into that vibration of gratitude, letting go of any frustrations, and surround ourselves with the energy of gratitude, good health, and prosperity. And we know that as it's given to us, as we believe, so we release any old thought patterns that may be holding us back. And let's move deeply into the love and beauty and warmth of a generous universal mind. It is the Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. And this is, Carol Ann says, this is my gift to you, my friends, old and new. However, yes, it's free, and that you need to email me and let me know that you're coming tomorrow evening so that I can send you instructions that Carol Ann has given to me. So again, if you could send an RSVP to Pastor Michael Mangus at gmail.com, Pastor Michael Mangus at gmail.com. I've received several of them, and I know I'll continue to receive several of them tonight and also tomorrow. So Pastor Michael Mangus at gmail.com. If you're planning on coming, please let me know so that I can send you the instructions that Carol Ann has given to me for you. So again, the email address is Pastor Michael Mangus at gmail.com. Carol Ann, do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
You're muted, hon.
Thank you. I think you covered it quite well, Michael. It's kind of fun in doing something like this because you can feel the energy beginning to shift and change and begin to grow and grow the closer you get to the actual time of giving gratitude. And that is always enjoyable for me. And then to actually be above, be with like-minded people and going really deep into the power and presence of the universe is, I love it. It's phenomenal. It changes things.
Thank you, Caroline. So again, tomorrow night, again, if you could please, again, if you're planning on attending, it's tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock Eastern. Caroline's asking that you come on a little early, but I have, again, a set of instructions that I'd like to send to you. Please, again, email me at, again, Pastor Michael Mangus at gmail.com. All right. Anyone else with announcements?
I enjoy spending time with you on Friday Fireside Chat. Folks who've not seen me with you get to see me from a whole different perspective. but you'll get more of what you see today if you are interested in checking out Divine Science Everywhere, which is a show that I do with two of my colleagues, Reverend Joyful Fletcher and Reverend Dr. Bishop Jarrell Watkins. So we do that on Fridays on New Thought Media Network, 4 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. So yeah, join us for that if you're of a mind. And I would also like to say, Reverend Michael, I try never to miss a burning bowl ceremony, but I'm going to have to because December 28th, I will be delivering the message for CSL Midtown in Atlanta. Hadn't thought about doing a burning bowl. Well, the thought crossed my mind, and I thought, I don't know that this is something that they can coordinate in such a short period of time. So we're going to forego that. But I will be spiritually with you in spirit, and I will be tossing my my stuff into the bowl with you guys when you're doing it. So
I know John has an announcement. John, I'm not hearing you at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. You just weren't. Okay, try again. You just wasn't.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, maybe because the chat thing was up. YesWise.com. I put the link in the chat. Look for the Inspiry tab, and I also have YesWise channel on YouTube, and that's where I put up my Inspiry blog about weekly, and with many episodes. They're not dated. You can enjoy any of them. YesWise.com. Thanks.
Okay. All right. So normally we would at this point, I don't think there's anything else we have to do. So we'll just go ahead and finish out our service here. But before that, I want to thank Jeff again for being our speaker today. I really, really, really appreciate that. And then for this is going to be a moment, a time of why can't I get my words out today? Okay, the time of silence. And as we do this time of silence, we will I will ring us in, ring us out, but I just need you to I'll ring us in, I'll ring us out, but then that I want you to take into consideration any friends, family, neighbors, the world in general that may need some healing. and know that the healing is happening right here and right now, and that it is going to the best and highest good of each and every person. So I will bring us in, and again, I'll bring us out. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Life is real. Life is true. We are life, living as me and you. Joy is real. Joy is true. We are joy, living as me and you. Peace is real. Peace is true. We are peace, living as me and you. Love is real. Love is true. We are one, living as me and you. Living as me and you.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. Wishing everyone a very, very, very great Thanksgiving. And be careful for your Black Friday shopping. Be safe.
Don't bump elbows with too many people. You get sore elbows.
Don't forget about carrying the carrying things that the Tuesday carrying, where you can also give to. The suggestion is to give to places where you get your spiritual food from, or from place that you feel is a great place to just support. So, okay. So with that, I am just going to send this to John and let him do this last song. And no, he already did it.
Well, maybe
Hopefully
we get him to do
losing
it
my
later.
mind. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Okay, Hannah, you can finish our Facebook feed for right now.